Hey guys, what's going on? Lockout in the house, or the other way around, however you see it. With our midday morning, it's a little past the top of the hour, 10:14, trying to give some of that business slash personal development, motivational, inspirational coaching, call it what you will, and kind of take the place in the regularly scheduled news. I want to talk a little bit about Tom Hanks. I know everyone's kind of like into the whole Kobe Bryant saga and all that, but you got to work on legacy for the future. He's built a legacy. A lot of people know who he was. A lot of people know who he is now. Now he's gone, which happens quite a lot of the time. Quite honestly, I knew he was a good basketball player or basketball. I knew he was in, that Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal type of, vibe. But I've learned a lot more about him. We really got to learn from people that are alive that we can talk to. And so hidden in Tom Hanks' emotional Golden Globe speech was some of the best career advice you'll hear today, and it's really in one sentence. Basically, towards the end of his speech, Hanks shared 3 tips, formula, for success that he learned decades ago, and I want to share some of my takeaways from this. It's simple and brilliant, and you could completely change the way you work and do business. So basically, he's widely regarded as one of the greatest actors of all time. So when Tom Hanks shares careers advice, you really want to listen to this. On that night, Hanks accepted the Golden Globe Cecil B. DeMille Award, which is given for outstanding contributions to world entertainment. In his acceptance speech, Hanks repeatedly got choked up, which, if you're at the top of the food chain, you're doing well, you might get emotional, and that's okay. He thanked his family, he thanked his co-workers, and several notable people, actors and directors, which is always give back to the community and thank people. Hanks said, verbatim, however you say it, quotation marks, "You're a dope if you don't steal from everyone you have ever worked with before." So again, guys, success leaves clues. Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, ball busters on it, high performance people. And so there's no crying in basketball, but there is crying during acceptance speeches, which is probably okay. Tom Hanks receives the Cecil B. DeMille Award at the Golden Globes, and Hanks, he pretty much kind of shared his story of when he worked in his first professional job as an intern at Great Lakes Shakespeare Festival, which is a really good story. Hanks said, and his fellow interns showed up to rehearsals, that's it, success leaves clues, show up to rehearsals after doing a little too much partying the previous night. The director wasn't having it. He screamed at everyone, said Hanks, and you know what your job is, the director asked. You have got to show up on time, and you have to know the text, and you have to have a head full of ideas. Otherwise, I can't do my job. And there it is. It's very simple, it's very brilliant, and have a head full of ideas. Hank said that was the greatest lesson a young actor could possibly get ever. But in reality, the wisdom in the single line will do wonders for your career, regardless of what industry you work in. Let's break it down. Be in the right place, at the right time, in the right uniform. The reason I say this, when I was in US Army basic training, our company commander, Captain Paul, I'll never forget it, he said, be in the right place, at the right time, in the right uniform, ready to go to work. That served me well since 2009 when I re-entered the professional workforce in business corporate America. And, I've had times where I had stuff going on personally, but I buckled down and I made it happen. Look, I'm not the best dressed cat in the world, all right? But I wear a shirt, I wear dress shoes, I wear pants, I dress professionally. That's the uniform. In the Army, we have a uniform. If you're a garbage collector, you have a uniform. Whatever you're doing, do the best you can, all right, folks? I'm gonna leave some other tips out for you a little bit later on, and we'll keep this short and sweet and bite-sized increments. Part 2 coming up later on. Or no, we'll do it tomorrow. Let's save some room. If you got some value out of this, leave some comments below and let me get your ideas, and let's follow the people while they're alive and not marvel at them when they're dead. Hope you have a great rest of the day, productive day. See you on the flip side. Lockout out. Lates.